We're gonna wait a little while for people to come in here. I'm not gonna start just yet. I'm gonna give it a moment. By the way, to whoever is looking at this live after the original live, this is gonna be on replay. So if you're watching this on replay, make sure you hit the like button, comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. We are almost at 500 subscribers, y'all. Almost at 500 subscribers. Halfway to 1,000. Man, feels great to be at like 500. Feels great. It's been a steady grind since February. We'll get started in a minute. Today's topic's gonna be pretty chill. Y'all gonna get some gems out of this topic. But yeah, we're at the 500 mark. And honestly, I'm thinking about literally doing another live stream specifically to celebrate being at 500 subscribers, because that's a huge deal. Statistically, on average, people who start YouTube within a month's time or 2 months' time barely even get to 50 subscribers. So I must say, like, being at 500 in like 2 months, like, I feel great about it. And I feel very grateful that like everybody has supported me thus far. So please make sure to subscribe. Let's run that number up. We're at 483 subscribers. So yeah, if you're in here, we're about to get started on the topic. So, hey Ashley, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm also going to be looking for mods. Hey BVD, hey Ashton, thanks for popping in. I'm gonna be looking for mods for my live. This is my second live stream. I did one last night and I'm doing one again. So I'm gonna probably be looking at mods probably on the third live. But yeah, so now that we got some people in here, let's move on to the topic. So, the best feeling in the world, the best type of peace of mind is just not giving a fuck about what people think about you. You literally are your own person at the end of the day. No one can literally control you. The only way people can control you is through your own mental block, because you fall victim of peer pressure. You fall victim of societal's norms of saying, oh, if you don't rebel and if you don't stand up for yourself and you don't become you, you're basically shunned. You're basically shunned. You're pushed in the corner. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I literally want to make sure that people understand how crucial it is to basically walk off the societal plantation and find your own individuality. Because at the end of the day, let's do some numbers. Let's run some numbers here. You can look at how many days are in a year. Hey, Zaylene, thanks for popping in. You can look at how many days are in a year. 365. Hey, y'all, 365. Multiply that by the average lifespan, which is 77. That's somewhere around like 28,000 days. So literally when it's all said and done, you have 28,000 days where you're basically going to be, you. And if you let people sway you from being you, you're gonna spend 28,000 days being someone that you could have been this whole entire time, which is sad. You know what I'm saying? And to make it a step further, 28,000 days is literally equivalent to like 4,000 weeks. So just keep that number in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, time is precious. And so the moment that you basically give in to what people tell you and you try to go along and get along to fit in with the crowd, you've basically sold your time away where you could have been you. Because if you look at the thumbnail picture, that's a description of what people think about you behind your back when you're not around the circle. You might be doing all the things to make the people around you happy. You might be, you know, the cool guy trying to, you know, fit in to, you know, have all the people, you know, supporting you, blah, blah. But behind your back, they're laughing at you. And honestly, like, that's not a life anybody should live, especially in this time of day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've seen like how people turn on each other, even with like the election and stuff like that, the recent election, you can have a best friend from like 15 years, but because you voted a certain way, now they don't ever want to talk to you again. So basically, the people that were cool with you and you thought you were tight with, they let you go like at a drop of a hat, like you didn't matter. Like none of those 20 years mattered. So honestly, this whole point of the live is to say, screw people's opinion, focus on your path. Stop trying to basically please people, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to be by your side. Only a select few are going to stand by you, if any. And I want to make sure people understand that it's crucial that you also have the mindset of knowing that when you're born alone, you're going to die alone. It's just a reality. So why do we spend all this time acting like we're, you know, in a high school cafeteria trying to fit in with people, when at the end of the day, people are going to just leave you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to literally work hard, find your own pathway, and build your ability. Hold on, let me read this comment. I'm going to start with Zaylin. Zaylin Farr said, have a good day and keep up the good work. Appreciate you. And then Ghetto Gospel, the Streetway, said, yeah, they just don't have the same love that you have for them. Facts. So the whole time you're naive, you're thinking, damn, these people really care about me. These people really appreciate me. But what people don't realize is that anybody can put on a front. Anybody can put on a face. Just because someone is nice and someone acts cool with you doesn't mean that they're really cool with you and they rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, look back. I don't know how many people are in here right now, but if there's a good amount of people in here, just think about it for a second. All the friends you had when you were like, you know, young, right? When you were like still a kid, you know what I'm saying? Still growing up and stuff like that, still in school. How many of those friends still stuck around to this day as a grown adult? Like name one. You know what I'm saying? Like, just name one. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people don't really have a best friend that sticks with them for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Out of the school era. And the whole point of me bringing that up is just to say, at the end of the day, stop chasing validation. Stop chasing, you know, people's approval of what is deemed cool. Go your own lane. Do the things you want to do. Become your own character, not somebody else's version of what a character should be. Be your own character. Because at the end of the day, going back to what I said, born alone, die alone. This is not no doom and gloom bullshit. This is a reality. 28,000 days equals 4,000 weeks. How are you going to spend that time? Are you going to spend that time being, you know, a follower or a leader? A follower or a leader, pick one. My philosophy is I'd rather spend my time being a leader. Because, don't get me wrong, I've been in situations, because as a kid you're learning. When you're younger, you're learning. You're learning as you're getting older. So you don't know everything yet. So as I'm in the learning phase, I'm trying to make friends. I'm trying to be cool with everybody. And I'm not paying attention to the social cues of who's rock with me, who ain't. I'm just looking at it from the face value. But you have to realize that it's not about the face value. It's about what really goes down. Because people can put on a front all day long. And also another point I want to say is that whenever you are trying to basically grow or become somebody, your circle is going to be small no matter what. As the saying goes, because this channel is all about, you know, trying to uplift and bring people to success. And I'm also trying to uplift and bring myself to success. You know what I'm saying? Because for a while, I've been stagnant on stuff. So this is a channel based on rebelling from the plantation, but it's also a channel based on showing that the more successful you are, the less people are going to be in your circle. For whatever reason that is, you can probably figure that out. It's obvious. Jealousy. You have no time to be around the same people you've been around for a while because you have to focus on your grind and your hustle. So all those things put you in a different category to where you can't even deal with nobody regardless. So if the whole goal is to basically be successful, have the things you want, you can't serve two leaders at the same time. You can't serve two things at the same time. One thing has to go. Pick what you want to go. Because at the end of the day, the best decision is going to be what's going to put a roof over your head, what's going to pay your bills, what's going to give you that nice bed to sleep on at night, and any other thing in life that is going to cover you from having to deal with any type of stress. And it ain't friends. Because most friends don't have your back. You might have one good friend, but that's if. But you can't focus on trying to make friends as an adult. You have to just focus on the grind. You have to just focus on the hustle. Like, it's one thing if you're a high schooler or someone that's like not an adult trying to like fit in because you're still learning. But when you get to a certain age, you have to just put all that shit aside. Friends, SpongeBob lied to us about the fun. Oh, bro. Oh, man. Jessica, that was good. Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah. Also, I'm going to stop for a second because I want everybody to make sure to hit the like button. And I want everybody to also comment in the comment section and subscribe. We are almost, appreciate you. We are almost at 500 subscribers, y'all. We are almost there. We're literally almost there. And I would not be there without y'all. So I appreciate every subscription I get. But yeah. So when it comes to friends, all that goes away. Like maybe when you're in college, that might be kind of like, oh, okay, well, everybody wants to party. Everybody wants to go out. Everyone wants to go to the bar and get, you know, wasted as fuck. So shit, I'm gonna do it too. But you have to realize that at some point, all this is going to end. And there's no more party anymore. It's just buckling down on getting to business. I was in college. I partied. I was still in that go along, get along phase. There was things I didn't agree with. But at the end of the day, I basically grew out of societal norms. I'm not the same person I was yesterday or a month from now or a year from now. Every day I'm changing. So just imagine how many years ago when I was in college to how I've changed now. Like, I'm not the same person. A lot of the stuff I would have been, all good. I'm not like that no more. I got to cut people off immediately. When I see there's something wrong, when I see people are acting fake or phony, or they're just acting like, you know, when something is serious, they're taking it for a joke. I can't fuck with that. People have to know there's boundaries and there's a time and place for things. And if people can't respect that, then how can they be with you when you're going to succeed? How can they be with you when you're at the table eating Papados, having the freaking banquet of a lifetime at the freaking 5-star restaurant, living it up because you've worked so hard to get to the place that you're at now? Like how? What I call friends that sit at the table as you, that didn't deserve that seat, they're snakes. They're invisible snakes that you couldn't see the whole entire time. Why would you allow a snake to sit at the table that you're at, eating the best dinner only one could imagine they could afford? You've worked so hard to get at that table, get that shot of alcohol in your glass, celebrate, toast to success, just to have those same friends laugh at you behind your back. How can you as a person allow that? You have to do what is called vetting. You have to know your friends. And if you don't know your friends, you can't be friends with them no more. You have to know your circle. Not knowing your circle is ignorance. Not knowing your circle is equivalent to allowing someone dressed up in a freaking, an executive fake badge saying, oh, let me get access to your safe because we need to do an inspection on it. And then you allow them to get in your safe and take your money. Like, bro, like you gotta be smart. You gotta know who your friends are, because people are out to get you. When they see it you win, when they see it you're successful, always know there's a target on your back. Always know that you got someone out there trying to get you. And that's the point of this live and this topic, is to basically showcase that people are going to deceive you and they're going to laugh at you when you aren't looking at them. And some might even doubt you. Some might even say, oh man, this dude can't make it. This person can't be successful. What is this dude talking about? What is this person talking about? This person's full of shit. They ain't gonna make it big. They ain't gonna make it to the top. I'm just laughing my ass off. And then guess what? When you've put the time to stay away from that crowd and let them think that, and you become successful and you are winning, and then they want to come to you and be like, oh, hey, I remember you. Let's get together. You can be like, I don't know who you are. Get out of my face. You want that type of level. You want that type of energy. You want to have that type of presence. You want to have that dominating aura about you. And the only way you get that aura is if you tell your mind, I'm not going to allow people to enter my circle that don't belong in it. And the truth of the matter is, most people who are your friends or say they're your friends don't belong in that circle. Real shit. And a lot of people need to understand that. Comfort food is poison. You don't want comfort food. You don't want poison. That's poison hidden inside a freaking meal that smells good, but it's gonna kill you if you eat it. Like, don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for it. Focus on the mission. Focus on the purpose. To hell with what people think. To hell with public opinion. This YouTube channel is to go against that. Yeah, it's to get to the success. Yeah, it's to do bigger and better things financially, but no, it's more than that. It's about having a backbone. It's about knowing what's real and what's fake and only focusing on real shit. That's the mission behind this channel, and it's always gonna be the mission. Every video I drop is going to be a gem that's going to keep you thinking at night about, damn, what do I need to do with myself? What do I need to do today to fix where I'm at tomorrow? That's the type of shit I drop. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I'm not gonna tell people what they wanna hear just for people to be cool. I'm gonna say it like it is, because at the end of the day, I'm my own individual. No one tells me what to think at night. No one tells me what to say. I say things based on how I perceive things to be, not what other people think. And that's how people should operate. I even did a short about that. I even did a short about the same exact thing. You are you, you're in charge. Don't listen to people because you know what's right, because you're following your own path. Why does it matter what people think? Unless someone is trying to save you from getting a bullet to your head, it doesn't matter what they're trying to do. Don't listen to their opinion. If they're not trying to save your life from an accident that's going to happen, why do you care what they think? Why do you care what they say? Their opinion is as good as the freaking dirt on the ground. It's meaningless. It's meaningless. My bad. Meaningless. So I just want y'all to understand that. Some people are in here now. Let's see. Make sure if you're in here, we're almost at 500 subscribers. Let's run that number up. Let's run it up. Trying to hit that big 500. That big 500. Same. All right. So yeah. Also too, y'all. Also too, I'm gonna work on getting a merch shop going. Like, I'm working on that too. I already got, as you can see in the thumbnail, I have my own personal watermark for this YouTube channel. If you saw it on the top right-hand corner, that's the new watermark for this channel. That's gonna be a logo on my merch whenever I'm able to get merch put out, just so everybody knows. Because I wanna put merch on this channel. I wanna do graphic design T-shirts with that logo. I want hoodies with that logo. I want coffee mugs for crying out loud with that logo. You feel me? I want as much things as I can get with a nice ass logo like that on it. So that's something I'm planning to work on. And when I get that, I'm gonna have it in my shop and I'm gonna figure out how I can put it in there. I'm still learning everything, y'all. Like, I've only been on here since like, yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yeah, I look like I work out because I don't be taking shit. I be fighting everybody. But yeah, so yeah. And also too, I'm glad I just thought of something too. Like, we live in a beta punk society. We live in a beta punk society. Like, we really do. Like, it's just crazy to me, like, how so many people are so weak-minded. It even shows. It even shows in their aesthetic. Like, even videos I've watched. Like, you can even go back to one of my shorts, y'all, and go look at my shorts. I did a whole video about a dude basically getting his jacket stolen on a subway. And he was begging a female to, like, basically get the jacket from him. Like, bruh. Like, some dudes just are raised by freaking single mamas. Like, it's wild. But I'm just gonna say this right now. You're probably wondering what this has to do with the topic. Trust me, it has a lot to do with the topic. Because if you're in a weak space and you're operating under a weak mindset, everything you do is gonna be weak. The way you handle situations out in public is gonna be weak. You're gonna get a freaking jacket stolen off your back. You don't know what to do in a situation that requires you to freaking fight and kick ass. So honestly, going along to get along and playing it soft isn't the way. It's just not. Everything simultaneously goes together. Everything simultaneously connects. If you operate in one aspect, it's gonna follow you in other aspects of your life. You can't fake the funk in one area and then be different in another without it overlapping. So yeah, that has a lot to do with that too. But some of y'all are gonna get this, some of y'all are not. I'm not worried about the ones that ain't gonna get it, because those people that ain't gonna get the message, they weren't for it in the first place. But the ones that actually stay to watch this live and absorb the information I'm spitting right now, those are people I'm willing to help. You can't save everybody. I never did YouTube as a means to save the whole world, because that's impractical. You can't save the whole world at all. You can only save the people that want to be saved. You have to want to be rescued in order to be rescued. And so that's why this YouTube channel is meant to basically help people, but only the people that want the help. Like, I ain't break my back for someone that don't care. Like, they're gonna just basically do their own thing anyways. If they want to understand what it is to deal with societal crap, and they want to know what it is to finally be their own boss and not deal with nobody's shit, then this live is for them. And they're welcome anytime to be a part of it and understand the value of what it can bring to their life. But if they're not willing to understand that, there's no saving them. You have pathways you can take. You can either go this route or that route. I'm not forcing anybody to go any route except the route they choose to go. Would I prefer you go the route where it's, better for you mentally so you can feel free? Yeah. But how many people are willing to do that? People like their comfort food. People like their McDonald's. Their McDonald's. That's what people like, their McDonald's, because that shit's poison as fuck. They like their McDonald's. They ain't trying to eat healthy. They ain't trying to eat the food that fucking will save their life and make them, better. They're trying to eat the fucking pink slime and the freaking extra calories and the freaking extra fat. That's what they're trying to eat. Because it tastes good for the moment. It tastes good. But really, it's killing their body the whole entire time. Just like when you are pretending to be, well, not pretending, but when you're around fake friends that pretend to be your friend and you don't want to know the truth and you don't want to escape because you want the comfort of being liked, your mental state of mind is dying. Just like the food that's bad for you that you eat is killing your body slowly. It's the same thing. What I eat? Carrots, chicken, and rice. I'll let the haters keep the high fructose and the freaking greasy ass French fries. I'll let them keep that. But yeah, so I'm just saying, man, people need to wake up and know, like, it hurts to know the truth. It's the painful thing to know and understand. But once you understand the truth, it's like the Matrix. Literally, it's the Matrix. You're either gonna take the blue pill or the red pill. You want to know the truth or you don't. Like, which one? Only you can decide what you want. But at the end of the day, if you want to swallow that blue pill, fuck it. I didn't hold you by the neck and point a weapon to your head and tell you, hey, swallow the blue pill or the red pill or else. Like, I didn't do that. You did that willingly. I'm just the guy spreading the word. That's it. But that's basically what y'all need to understand. And another point you need to know too, going off of yesterday's video that I did, because this sort of ties into this a little bit. No one's gonna care if you're down. I used a reference about, I threw homelessness in that video because, my fear is being homeless and stuff like that. But the truth is that no one cares about you at all. At the end of the day, do people really care about you? Are people gonna be, really worried about you? No, they're not. So why are you worried so much about people if people aren't worried about you? And I'm not gonna lie, it's taken me a long time to realize that. A long ass time to realize that. But when I realized that, that's the moment I got on this YouTube channel and I uploaded my first ever video. And I kept being consistent. And I didn't give up. I did, however, and I need to backtrack. I did, however, start a channel 3 years ago. I started a channel. Only uploaded like 2 videos and then stopped. And I stopped because I just didn't have the motivation. I felt like nobody was looking at my stuff. I felt like I wasn't gonna get nowhere. And I felt like my message didn't have substance at the time. But the truth of the matter is that I don't care at the end of the day what people think. I don't care what's around me, whatever. I'm motivated now, and I'm basically killing it right now because I'm not giving up. I've made a promise to give people content every single day, and I have done just that. I have honored my word, and I'm gonna stick to it because at the end of the day, I don't care about what people think. And this YouTube channel is a testament of that. Because I always used to care what people thought. I always used to care if people judged me. I always thought, man, you know, are people gonna judge me on the camera? Are people gonna think, you know, something weird about me because I'm on the camera? You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking care no more. Screw all that. This channel is based on courage. It's built upon courage. It's built grow, and you cannot build if you don't face those things. Because even if you're the best person in the world at whatever you do, you're always going to be criticized in some way. No one ever gets away with not being criticized. It doesn't matter how successful you are. Look at all the actors, you know, singers, even our president. He gets criticized all the time. Everybody criticizes people. You're not exempt from being criticized. You're going to be criticized no matter what. No matter what position you're in, no matter what you do, criticism is inevitable. Your mindset has to change. That's the one thing that holds a lot of people back is their mindset. They're worried about what people think. Facts. You gotta face your fears. You gotta face them. You have one life to live. Like I said yesterday, you have one life. You can choose 28,000 days to be scared to face the music and to grow as an individual, or you can use that 28,000 days to basically be the best version of yourself and fucking kill it in whatever you're doing and not care about what people think. That's just the reality. That's the reality. And I just got tired of that. I got tired of it. A lighter got lit in my ass, and I just got tired of just being complacent. I got tired of hearing things and seeing things and looking at stuff that I couldn't voice my opinion to. This has given me the ability to basically say, screw all that. And it's because of platforms like these that give people like me a voice to basically rebel against the societal plantation. And that's what I'm doing. And honestly, I used to worry about people finding my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I used to be worried about people knowing what the hell I'm doing and shit like that. I don't even care, honestly. I really don't care. At the end of the day, this is all for me. This is all for my own way of helping people out and being a success story, and also showing people how they can be successful watching me get success. Because I always like to tell people, I'm not successful yet, but I'm doing things to become successful. Like this is one of the things I'm doing to become successful. How many people always talk about doing something and never actually do it? I mentioned that yesterday. A lot of people do that. But it takes people that say something and have action to back it up, that really showcase what their abilities are and what they're capable of and what they're able to do. Because that means they're not allowing any obstacle, including societal pressure, to get in the way of that shit. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, when you're in that mindset, you're just a whole different human being. You're like an alien to the norm. You're like an alien. It's like a different type of feeling. Like you can't compare it to anything else, because what can you compare it to? Everybody's the same. What can you compare that feeling to? Honestly, I don't want to compare it to anything except my own journey. If I had to pick a comparison to compare my own uniqueness to anything, it's just my own journey. Like, I'm not trying to compare it to the next big person. Like, fuck all that. My journey is unique for a reason. I'm in competition with myself. I'm comparing me with me. I don't care. Anything outside of that, that's foreign to me. But a lot of people struggle in that area. A lot of people are not crafted mentally to face the music in that area and have that mindset or whatever. But it took going through hardship, going through societal pressures that I just wasn't cool with, that I rebelled against, and just being in an environment that I didn't like, for me to finally step up to the plate and be like, yep, I can't do this no more. Let me get on this camera. So when are you going to be that person? When are you going to take the step to finally be like, I'm done. Screw this stuff. Screw fake friends. Screw a reality that is supposed to be real, but it's fake. I'm going to walk my own pathway, and I'm going to do what I need to do. Where's the drive there? Hopefully you get one. And if not, it's sorry, not sorry. You were warned. But yeah. So that's going to be it for today's live. I need to go hit the gym. I also got to go grab a quick pre-workout snack or whatever, because I got to hit the gym. But if anybody's in here, make sure, even on the replay, if you're watching this on replay, hit the like button, comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be working on getting a Venmo and a Cash App set up here pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. So that way, if people who really rock with my content, they can donate and do what they please. Anyways, y'all, hope you enjoyed this live. I'll be back tomorrow with another one if I'm in the mood for one. But oh, water. Duh, water. But yeah, Flex, hey, don't you see the apartment's cold? I got the sweater on for a reason. All right, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, everybody.